Welcome to day 31 of the Trump administration. For the past 2 days, in giving coverage of the ongoing saga of the White House, I've had my videos cut off, and hopefully it won't this time, and it shouldn't. But in the event that it does, you know what the deal is. So I'm going to be very brief. The big story, at least from my perspective today, was Carl Bernstein on CNN today saying that Trump's attacks on the press as enemies of the American people are more treacherous than Nixon's, former President Nixon. Now, the CNN article that covered this does a very good job of highlighting a key difference between the two, which is that Trump's attacks are in public. Nixon's attacks were in private. We have tape recorded conversations of him outright stating the press was his enemy. And it's really interesting when you think about this difference, because I feel as if you can't make that argument when one person does it in such a different way than the other. And I'm not trying to justify, having this sense of animosity towards an entire collective of people. But I am suggesting that you really need to specify what is fact and what is not. Anyone that watches that and sees that he has a little bit of credibility attached to his name falls under suspicion of thinking, okay, maybe this is correct, maybe this is true, and it isn't. Nixon made his comments in a way that the majority of people would not be able to hear him, at least at the time they were made. And really, if you can't say anything in private, what can you say? you know, um, he at least had the wherewithal to suspect that, okay, this isn't something I could probably get away with. Trump just doesn't care. So I understand the comparisons, and I think I made another video a few days ago highlighting the suggestion that Trump will also resign or get impeached, and the Nixon comparisons. I hope they don't entirely pad out, because that does mean you're going to get a good 6 years of him. Nixon was about halfway through his second term when he resigned, so you guys, they're not keep suspecting those suspicions to actually pad out.